Okay. I'm back. I hope the stream is actually going now. Looks like it might not have been streaming for the past little while, unfortunately, but I was recording at the same time, so we should be not too bad off there. You can hear the trash is going by right now as well. I'm going to take just a quick couple of moments, run inside, double check the stream one more time while the trash guys go by. I'll be right back. Okay, now we're doing much better. So, what y'all missed so far, unfortunately, because of the live stream, I am making a mortar and pestle today out of some beautiful Florida white oak. This I sourced myself. A neighbor's tree was cut down about 2 years ago, and I found it sitting on the side of the road and said, "Oh, that looks good. Let me go grab it." So I did. I chopped it down into pieces. I sealed the ends. Most people use what's called anchor seal to seal it, which is kind of like a waxy substance almost to kind of seal the end grain. You have to do that when you with wet wood. As it dries, it needs to dry slowly, otherwise it'll start cracking. So we use a surface coating to prevent it from drying too fast on the freshly cut sides. So what I use instead of anchor seal is latex paint. It'll help seal it as well. Not quite as good, I'll admit, but it does do the job. I did it because I can come across the latex paint fairly cheap. I just go over to my big box store and check their mist tint section. You can get the little sample containers for a couple bucks, and it's cheap and easy. And I was able to use it for these. As you can see, this is all gray on that side, but we'll be trimming all of that off anyways. So again, we're making a mortar and pestle today. This is going to be the mortar here. And the pestle itself, I already finished. Unfortunately, I have that recorded, but the stream wasn't working at the time. But here's the pestle itself that I've made. Again, this is beautiful Florida white oak. I'll show you some of the grain there. Beautiful feathering all through here. See that? Such a beautiful piece of wood. Really do love this stuff. Now, some oaks, like red oaks, can be kind of soft. I'm not going to say actually softwood. It's not like a pine by any means, but they're not as tough as what's called live oak or this white oak that we have here. So that's some beautiful grain right there. I'll put that off to the side. Case in point, I made a mallet about a little a year and a half ago. The same type of wood. This here is also Florida white oak, and I've been using this to beat and mash and everything else, and it just holds up to the test of time. It really does. Little bits of nicks and dings, but that's from hitting hard metal, steel metal with this thing. And as you can tell, it still holds up, no cracks in it. Um, love this little mallet. I use it all the time. So I've got our blank for the bowl on the lathe right now. It is uneven, as you can tell. So this is going to bounce around a bit to start off. I'm going to do it nice and slow to start off until I can get it a little bit more round, and then we'll speed it up from there. So I'm going to crank this all the way low. Get mask and face shield on. Again, this stuff can be very dangerous. We always want to make sure we stay protected. And face shield. It's about 600 RPM. It's about as even as I'm going to be able to get it here. Let me get this guy in place. There we go. We'll just take this nice and easy. Nice, easy passes. This is on the glue block. Should hold just fine for us, but we'll take it easy and keep our eyes on it. Start off with our bowl gouge. A couple notes that I made earlier that kind of got missed off the stream, unfortunately. Today I did change my noise suppression on my microphones for out here. You may or may not hear everything I'm saying. I'm hoping it's going to mute out some of the loud noises that are coming through, like when I go to sharpen my bowl gouge here in a little bit. Hopefully that won't be too loud and annoying as it was last time, but we'll just keep working with it and make improvements as we move along here. In the meantime, let's get going. Move our tool rest in a little bit more. Make sure this is still showing good on the glue block, which is fine. It looks dark. There we go. Default full cut, a little bit easier sometimes. Also helps to get to another wing and draw that pretty sharp on the other side of the helmet. Yep. Move in a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Currently at about 600 RPM.
a large, heavy piece of wood like this. All right. Excellent. This is all part of the bark. Stripped it off this morning, and not all of it wanted to come off, but that's fine. It'll get there. Now, in case you're wondering, I am putting downward pressure on my tool, and it's still getting a bounce back. I know it's wood. It's really hard, really dry, and I'll definitely need to be sharpening my bowl gouge here in just a little bit. All right. Let's do a little bit of sharpening here. We're going to get some better cuts on there. May want to adjust your volume a little bit. This can get a little loud and annoying, like I mentioned before. I did adjust my noise suppression, so hopefully this won't be too bad. Excuse me. I do use the one-way sharpening system. Just get a good, nice grind on the bevel there. Well, they're slowing down. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of my skews to sharpen a little bit while it's coming down here. I don't like leaving my grinder running like that, so I'll spend a little bit extra time to sharpen some of my tools. Use that to slow it down a bit. All right. Let this cool off a little bit before I go ahead and get back to it. I'm going to take a quick drink break, and I will be right back in. Bear with me just a moment. All right, mask and face shield on. Yeah, let's get to it. Bring that tool rest in a bit. And bring it up a little bit too. Might help us get a better cut on some of this. There we go. Getting there. One might not be so good as a mortise, but I am going to turn it into a good bowl for it. But we'll see how well. Usually a mortise is a little bit smaller and deeper. It should stay about this deep, but this side here is going to throw me for a little bit. We'll see. Let's see how it turns out. Sorry about that. tough wood. A lot of tear out happening on that. That's okay. I'm going to get down to where I need to be, and then we'll start shaping the rest of it. A lot of the bouncing is because I'm missing these spots here, so I'm hitting a lot of air, and then it's just hit. So I take it nice and slow. Can't increase the speed a little bit. I'd be hearing a little bit more shaking there. Let's bring it down a little bit. Let's keep it at about 700 RPM now. A little faster than it was. A little better. Bring that pull rest in a little bit more. Trying to decide how I want this oriented. In case you're curious. Trying to, let's see. Yeah, that's going to be my better route. Okay. Yeah, this will be my top. This will be my bottom. Let's finish rounding this thing out a bit here. A little bit there, a little bit up here. We'll come back and start rounding out this bottom part better. A little bit more up top. And you can see I got kind of close to what's called the pith, or the center of the branch or tree there. And so I got these, well, these are called medullary rays that starburst out from the center there, which is beautiful. It's a feature of oak wood, but you can also see I get a little bit of cracking there along the top part. I'll trim out that part. And we'll just keep going. This is a little bit more there. Yep. Not too bad. Look a lot better. Yeah. Crack's almost entirely gone now, which is great. So there a little bit, but it's not too bad. Let's get this evened out a bit. Shaped a little bit better. Perfect. All right.
Time to sharpen the bowl gouge again. This is going to be pretty. All right. Okay, once again, check your volume. Gonna get a little louder in a moment. Hopefully not too bad. Here we go. Nope. Yep. Back at it. If I can't increase the speed a little bit more, it's 650 now. Bump it up here. A little bit of vibration right around 900 there, so let's keep it about 850, 875. Oh, I love a freshly sharpened tool. I'm going to make a tenon and be able to clamp this into my 4-jaw chuck
I'm going to start defining that here. Make this one tenon right there. Clean up the other end a little bit. Better. And clean up this bottom here. Can't make a good tenon off it. Nope. Now we go ahead and get an actual tenon built here. Good. Okay, I got my 4-star chuck. We'll change up the teeth on it, and we'll make sure that everything fits.
Just a few moments. Take a quick hydration break as well. Not really hydration, but something cold and wet at least. A little bit of soda. All right, let's see. Grab our jaws here. Da-da, 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 da-da. There we go. Not quite the same jaws. In fact, I think that was a little bit closer to Pink Panther for a moment there. All right. Now I got that stuck in my head. All right, I'll spare you. Now I could have made a mortise and done expansion jaws on there instead, but um, didn't want to lose too much of the bowl. I guess this is, should be fairly deep, but I already lost some of that. So let's get all of these guys loosened up and swapped out. Now most four-jaw chucks require you to do it this way. Not all. There's some that have quick release and um, quick release jaws, so you could just basically press a button, release off the jaws off of there, and then swap out to your other ones. I like this one, as I know they're nice and secure in place when I screw them in. They ain't gonna come flying off on me or break apart or nothing like that. With our time and how it's running today, let's see how far we end up getting with this. I would like to finish this today, so we'll see if I go a little long, but I'm not quite sure. We'll just keep pushing forward with it. The nice parts about wood turning is there is a lot of oh, same day gratification, I guess. You can make a lot of stuff in one day. There's a lot of different types of projects, I should say, that can be completed in just a day's work. Just a few hours' work, for that matter. Now, some require days and days, especially when you start doing resin casting and the like, which I will end up getting into eventually as well. I do some of that on the side, and I'll show you all some of that in the future here. Now, some of the resins out there can take upwards of 3 days or even more to cure entirely. So, in fact, I've got two different types of resin currently in my shop. I have one that's got about an 18-hour cure on it for some quick projects, but one I like to use has a 72-hour cure time on it. and just really works quite well. But we'll get into that another day. In case you're wondering, each one of these is numbered, and each one of these jaws has a number on it as well. Oh, if you can see that, there's a little one on there, but yeah, tough to see. Oh well. Oops. I'll pick you up in a second, little buddy. Make sure everything is nice and tight. All right. Good, good, good. You guys put away. And should be able to get a nice, good, tight grip on there. Good. Nice and flat. Good, good, good. Yeah, that should be perfect for later or for tomorrow. We'll come back to that in a few. Let's get the rest of this cleaned up a bit here. Let's see here. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Let's see here. Cleaned up. I will not be touching the split part here, but I am going to clean up this outside a little bit. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is just get right into sanding on it. And it's actually not too bad. So let's just get right into sanding on it. Tool dust. Been wanting to try one of my new tools here. Mask and face shield back on. Get my tool set up here as well. So up until this point, I have been hand sanding the outside of all my bowls and the like. However, just recently I was able to get me a sanding mesh pads and our 2-inch discs, and I've been looking forward to using this guy. And we're actually going to go with these Abernet sanding pads. Start off with 80 grit. And yes, these are 3-inch discs, and I'm putting them on a 2-inch sander to get good coverage. We'll start off low. We'll increase the speed from there. And we'll get up to about 1200 RPM. Ooh. Oh, okay. Apparently I didn't have that on tight enough. Let's turn this off for a second and tighten this guy up a bit, right? All right, let's try that again, shall we?
All right. That worked out pretty well. That usually takes me forever. Excellent. Hmm. What I don't like these cracks here. I think I'm going to come back and do a little bit more trimming on this side here. Let's come back and reshape this a little bit more. Actually, a little deeper than I wanted them to be. There we go. This is going to be a utilized bowl. Make sure I get those cracks out of here. Yep. All right. Mask and face shield are on. Let's get back to those cracks are still there. I have to go down quite a bit here. Well, not quite a bit, but a little bit further. About another 16th to an eighth of an inch. A little bit right there still. A lot better. A lot better. All right. Sort of lift the top a little bit. Yep. Excellent. All right. Shape this part a little bit better. Not even a little bit more with the rest of it. test that helps get rid of some of those spool marks and actually define your shape a little bit better this way. Good, good, good. That's beautiful. All right. Should fit pretty good still. This flat surface for the jaws to line up against. You'll find that foot a little bit. There we go. That'll be my foot. The tenon itself will come off later on, but that's much better there. Not bad. Let's get tenon again. I'm actually not going to use the 80. Maybe a little bit of the 80. Let's get rid of some of the pull marks. All right. Next hit. 120. Not bad, not bad. All right. Next. 180. Oh, sounds like London is coming by also. Sorry about all the noise, everybody. Again, sorry about all the noise, everybody. That's fine, guys. They always do a pretty good job around here. You can go by pretty quick. Oh, that's okay. That was 240. Next up, 300. Yep. And next is 400. And last up, 600. And sorry about all the noise, y'all. What's going on, guys? They usually don't take too long to get by. There we go. All right. Goes away. If you're worried about this part down here, I'll be taking care of all of that when I take care of the foot later on. In the meantime, go ahead and get some finish on this part over here on the outside of the sole. I got everything coming our way right now. Come on, and that's all right. They do a good job. They do a good job. All right. So once again, all right. Once again, this is my Food Safe Frontal Axe and Mineral Oil Mix. You can find this on my Etsy shop. Etsy.com/shop/Happy Turning. Sorry, Happy Turning Store. Let's turn this down just a bit. Bring it down to about a 600, 700 RPM. There we go. So I'll be taking care of that other portion there when I come back to take care of the foot later on. There we go. Beautiful. Very nice, very nice. Excellent. All right. Let me show you how I get my faceplate off here. Just a moment. I'll be right back, folks. Can I give you a water? You're good? Yeah, no problem. All right, nice guys, nice guys. Okay, we'll go get that addressed here in a moment. Anyways, let's get this faceplate off of here. All right, there. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. This guy here. Come on. This guy here. There we go. All right. So to get this faceplate off of here, I've got hot glue all the way around these sides there. The best things to use is denatured alcohol or even a grain alcohol. It'll help remove the sticky behind it. So a few drops there, and we'll let that dry just a slight bit. Soak in a little bit there. Should be able to just pull this guy right on off of there. Go. Speed off of here. One last little bit here should get it going. Go. I will be refinishing that outside once I get to the end of it here, which will be tomorrow. I'm seeing the time, and I know we're running out for today, so we will be back tomorrow to finish this guy and get it on the four-jaw chuck and get the inside hollowed out. We'll finish the inside of it. We'll finish the outside of it.
And we'll test to make sure it all works good. The mortise and the pestle working together. And last but not least, we'll just use this guy. There it goes. Right. So there we go. Walk away. I'm not going to fret too much about the hot glue on this. That'll come right off as I turn it tomorrow. Not too much of a problem there. Ooh. All right, almost gone anyways. It's not hurt anything, but it's still clean. All right. 4-drop chuck on here. This guy in place. Tight. Nice. True. Yeah, looks good to me. Turn it all the way up. Not loose, not bouncing, not vibrating. That is nice and true. Excellent. That's 1700 RPM, just so you know. Turn it all the way down. Shut her off. All right. Well, folks, head back inside for a few moments. That pestle under a light and that camera, see if that works any better. I did move a light in its way, so hopefully we can see a little bit better for tomorrow. Oh, right here, and yeah, this guy. All right, let's move inside, and I'll be with you in just a moment. Let's see if we can get this to look a little better. See? Anyways, here's that pestle from before. Some of that grain in there. A little better. Well, that's about it for today. I'll get some good pictures and put them on the Facebook and the website. We're all done. I'll share it forward from there. Anyways, thanks for joining me today. Sorry about the technical difficulties to start off with. Those will be cleaned up tomorrow. And we'll just keep making progress. And we will finish the rest of the mortise tomorrow. I hope you all have a great day, and I wish you all happy turnings.